Have you ever noticed that the person who claims to love you the most is also the one who ignores you the hardest? Their texts come hours late, their calls don't come at all, and you're left wondering, if they love me so much, why do I feel so invisible? It's confusing, it hurts, and it keeps you up at night. Hey there, welcome to Sophia Psychology. Today, we're unraveling the mind-bending truth behind why the one who loves you a lot can ignore you just as much. This isn't random, it's psychology at play, and it might just flip everything you thought you knew about love. Stay with me till the end, because these answers could bring you peace, or at least help you see through the chaos. Let's dive in. So, what's the deal? How can someone who loves you with all their heart also leave you feeling like you don't even exist? It sounds backwards, but there are real, raw reasons behind it, straight from the messy corners of the human mind. First up, fear. Yeah, fear. The one who loves you the most is often the one most terrified of losing you. They're scared that if they get too close, they'll mess it up. Or worse, you'll see their flaws and walk away. So what do? They pull back. You've seen it. Things get intense, emotions run high, and suddenly they're distant, dodging your calls, acting like nothing's wrong. It's not because they don't care, it's because they care too much. They're shielding themselves, and in the process, they leave you hanging. Ever wonder if their silence is actually them trembling behind the scenes? Next, there's inner conflict. Picture this. Inside their head, it's a war zone. They're crazy about you, they want you close, they want to drown in you. But at the same time, they're wrestling with their own need for space, their identity, their freedom. It's a tug-of-war between loving you and keeping themselves intact. So they swing like a pendulum. One day they're all in, showering you with attention, and the next, they're a ghost. You're left thinking, what game are they playing? But it's not a game. It's their mind trying to find balance. Ever notice how they'll ignore you for days, then come back with a flood of affection like nothing happened? That's the chaos inside them spilling out. Third, there's testing your value. This one's tricky, and it might sting a little. Sometimes, the one who loves you ignores you to see how much you care back. It's not a conscious quiz. It's their insecurity whispering, do they really need me? Will they fight for me if I step away? Their silence becomes a quiet plea for proof of your love. They want to know they matter to you, that they're worth chasing. Ever felt like their distance makes you miss them more, reach out more? That's their weird, flawed way of feeling secure in your heart. It's not manipulation. It's vulnerability dressed up as indifference. And the fourth, deepest reason, proving themselves worthy. The one who loves you a lot might ignore you because they're battling their own demons. Am I good enough for them? They step back not because they don't want you, but because they want to come to you as their best self. They're out there, grinding, fixing, chasing something, maybe a goal, maybe peace, so that when they show up, they can give you the version of themselves they think you deserve. It's why they disappear without a word, then reappear with something big. A gesture, a promise, a flood of time. Ever had them go quiet, only to come back with a grand I'm here now's moment? That's them trying to earn their place by your side. Pause for a second. Does this feel like your story? This ignoring isn't a lack of love. It's love tangled up in fear, doubt, and a desperate need to get it right. They're not trying to hurt you, they're just lost in their own head, figuring out how to love you without breaking themselves, or you, in the process. So, next time they go quiet, don't just fume, think, could this be their love hiding in the shadows? If this struck a chord, drop "This is my life" in the comments. I'd love to hear your take, because you're why I'm here. And if you want more raw, real psychology to decode your relationships, hit subscribe on Sophia Psychology and tap that bell. We're digging into this stuff every week. Share this with someone stuck in the same loop, because love gets clearer when you understand it. Thanks for sticking with me, you're incredible. And I'll see you in the next one.